Hi guys, you're welcome to my channel. This is your girl Diva Vlog Mix, all the way from China. If you are tuning in for the very first time, a very welcome to you. I love you so much, and for my returning viewers, thank you so much guys. Thank you so much for always being there. So thank you so much for always being there guys. What is the vlog mix all about? It's about everything: lifestyle, cooking, hacks, fun, business, everything. And today we are going to be learning how to prepare okongobong. Okongobong is one of our favorite meal or dish from Cameroon, and we'll be learning how to cook it at Cameroon. Okay, let's dive into the ingredients. We need crayfish, salt and seasoning powder, white pepper, ginger and garlic blended, chopped onion, vegetable oil, washed okongobong. I'm using dried okongobong because I'm not in Cameroon. Boiled pork. I'm using pork today, but you can use any meat you like. Pork and candada is what I'm using. That's cow skin. So that's what I'll be using today. And the egusi already blended. So I blended my egusi already. Yeah, so that's what I'll be using to prepare this delicacy. So just follow me as I do this. So this is my pot on, it's ready. It's already heated, and I'll be pouring in my vegetable oil. After pouring in the oil, I'll allow it for like 2 minutes or 3 minutes for it to get heated too. So now I'm allowing the oil to get heated for a while, and then when it's hot, when the oil is already hot, I'm going to fry my onion. I'll add in my onion and fry my onion. So I'm adding my onion, and it's going to fry for like a minute or two because I don't like it when it's so cooked. I'm sorry, I have a cold. Yeah, so when my onion is fried, now I'm adding in my egusi. So I'm adding in my egusi. As you can see, is the paste. Egusi is also known as melon seed. So this is the melon seed blended. I'm adding it in now, and when preparing this egusi, you need to be very careful and very vigilant. Like, you have to stir fry always. So I need to constantly stir it for it not to get burned, because if it gets burned, it's going to spoil the soup. So like I said, it's kind of a paste, and it's very delicate, so you need to stir it often. You need to often stir it so that it shouldn't stick under the pot. It shouldn't burn, because if it burns, trust me, it's going to spoil your soup and you won't really enjoy it. So that's why you see I'm constantly stirring to prevent it from getting burned. And now I'm going to be adding the stock from my boiled pork. Like I said, I'm using pork, but it goes with any kind of beef or meat you want. So I'm using pork and cow skin. So I've added in the stock, and I'm stirring again. Why did I add the stock? Because it was kind of so thick and I don't want it to get burnt, so I need to add the stock. And also the stock is going to help the egusi to cook. Remember, if egusi is not well cooked, it's going to give you a running tummy. Remember that you have to constantly stir it to avoid it from getting burned. So now I'll be adding in my ground ginger, garlic and chili pepper into the paste, the melon seed paste or egusi paste, and then I'm going to stir or mix together to ensure that it's well mixed. And now I'm adding the white pepper. I'm adding in my white pepper as well, and after doing that, I will mix and stir again, or however you call it. Yeah, so that is done, and I'm going to cover it and allow it to cook for a while. I'll allow it to cook for like 3 minutes, and then I'll stir again. You have to frequently stir, because if not, it's gonna get burned and your soup will be ruined. You're going to spoil your pot of soup. So I'm going to allow it to cook for 3 minutes, then I stir again. Constantly stir your egusi. Constantly stir your egusi. Yeah, so now I want to check if our egusi is well cooked. And yes, it is well cooked. How do you determine if it's well cooked? How do you know if it's well cooked? You see, it's not kind of paste. Like, again, it now looks like grains. Yeah, so it's well cooked. I'll be adding in my pork. And after adding in my pork and cow skin, I'm going to stir for like a minute or two. Yeah, to make the pork to mix well in my egusi. Yeah, and when I see that it is well mixed, I'm going to be adding my salt and seasoning powder. Here in China, we don't have the maggi that we use in Africa, like the maggi crayfish, maggi star. So we use this seasoning powder. It acts, or it's same as maggi. So I'm adding in my salt and the Chinese maggi, let me call it like that, Chinese maggi or seasoning powder. And after that is done, I'm going to mix well to make sure it's perfect taste. Yeah, then I'm adding now my okongobong. Yeah, so I've added in my okongobong, and now I'm going to mix to make sure that it is well marinated into the egusi. This is where the work starts. Yeah, this way you have much work, because to mix it, especially if you're using a small pot like mine, yeah, I didn't know it would be this much, so I underestimated it and I took a smaller pot. Now I'm adding in my crayfish. One more thing, if you want that your okongobong should be greenish, then you'll not use much egusi. But if you don't like it to have more vegetable, then you'll use more egusi and less of the okongobong. So I've added in my crayfish, and that is because I don't have the maggi crayfish. If I had the maggi crayfish, I will not use crayfish. So I'm using just a little bit of crayfish because I just want that aroma. Yeah, that aroma. I'm not so much a lover of crayfish, but since I'm not the only one eating, I have to use it. So I'm adding it because it gives a good aroma to food. But I always prefer maggi crayfish to crayfish. Yeah, so that is it. And now I have to use a clean kitchen towel to clean the pot so it looks neat. Yeah, then I'll mix again. I mix again, and after mixing I'll allow it to cook for say 5 minutes. But remember, you always have to constantly check and stir. You have to constantly check and stir your pot so that the egusi don't get burned. So yeah, I'm allowing it now to cook for maybe not up to 5 minutes even, because my gas is really hot, so it will just cook for a while and we are ready to go. So hey, we are done. Our okongobong is ready. Can you see that? We want to eat, and you see how delicious, how yummy it looks. So our okongobong is ready, and it is so delicious, guys. It is so delicious. So like I said before, you can save this with plantain. So I'm eating it with unripe plantain today. You can use ripe plantain, gari, yam, rice, any. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to share. And if you haven't subscribed, just hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that each time I post a new video, you're gonna be the first to see or be notified. Share, give me a thumbs up, and if you comment it at the comment section. Enjoy your meal, guys. Yeah, do enjoy your meal, guys, and see you in my next video. Ciao, 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 ciao. Much love from this end to you.